are live. Hey, Mr. Runaway, don't run so fast. What are you running from? Do you think you'll never get a chance? Oh, do you lucky in love? I've seen you beat the odds at tougher things than this. Fast cars, motorcycles, falling bricks are much more hit and miss, and a lot more dangerous. It's time to take a gamble, it's time to take a risk. You who play at sleight of hand, come try your hand at this. Place your bet on Cupid's wheel, this time you'll be up on your luck. One heart's a gamble, two can be a pair of loaded dice, but you'll never shoot the moon unless you give Lady Luck a try. Oh, come on, you turn your up. I don't know who she was and I don't know what she's done, but how long you gonna let one bad hand stack the cards against finding love? Oh, love with someone new. It's time to take a gamble, it's time to take a risk. You who play at sleight of hand, come try your hand at this. Place your bet on Cupid's wheel, this time you'll be up on your luck. Up on your luck, chase through the clover, fresh with morning dew. Up on your luck, kiss under ladders, black cat too. Up on your luck, take my hand, we'll step on all the cracks. Throw some salt right over my shoulder. Yeah, let's step on some cracks. Now I wouldn't waste my time singing you these words if I didn't mean what I say, and what I'm about to say must be heard. Oh, so listen up. It's you, you're the only one who'll do. So put me in your hand, let's make a deal. To make one game must play by two. Whoa, I'm feeling lucky on you. It's time to take a gamble, it's time to take a risk. You who play at sleight of hand, come try your hand at this. Place your bet on Cupid's wheel, this time you'll be up on your luck. Up on your luck, babe. Up on your luck, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's called Up on Your Luck. Good morning, good evening, wherever you may be. We've got all sorts of people in the room today. Shout out to Michael and Michael in New Jersey, and Axel in Germany, Elizabeth in Colorado, Stacy, not sure where you are, Kathy on the Jersey Shore, down the shore, they say. Kathy, let's see, we got Jenny Newton from UK, Jack Plum from Illinois, Matt Palani, Israel, Ertava, Shalom, welcome, thank you. We've got Israel in the house today. That is awesome. and Maria from Ireland. Now, my question to you guys is this video coming through clear? Because on my monitor, it looks all latency and weird. So I'm going to close a couple things here, which might be causing a little bandwidth. Oh, it's still doing. Let me know if there's like a lag going on. 'Cause sometimes when I see a lag, you're not, and vice versa. Oh yeah, horrible weather in Europe. Stormy Eunice. I'm like horrified by that. Glad you guys are checking in with each other here in the brunch room. Great. Glad to hear that, Maria. I think it's just for some reason my eCam is doing something weird. Anyway, it's a pleasure to be back in the studio here. It was fun to broadcast the last two brunch from the road, but it's also nice to be here in the studio because I can see everybody's comments. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Matt. If this is reaching Israel with no lag, then it's just my computer screen doing something weird because I go like this and it goes, it's doing weird. Anyway, thanks for the check. As you know, I do this all myself. I don't have any help here. I try and get my cat Morpheus to help me, but he just says meow, and then, and then we're done. So I figured since last Monday was Valentine's Day here, I'd kind of do mostly, but not entirely, a sort of love song set. Also had a couple requests from you during the week. I will honor those. You can also request things now because my set lists are very loose. I have friends who keep meticulous set lists, and I just kind of throw it together about literally 10 minutes before the show. Hey, JD, nice to see you here. So you're getting a lag, Kathy. Well, I'm not sure what to do, and my lips... The vagrancies of live streaming. What else can I close? Well, there's not much else I can do here. Actually, yeah, there is. Make that go away. Will that improve things? Well, So sorry. All right. Well, I'm just going to keep going on with the show. El Gato Negro, you read the set list. That's actually the next one on my list. Speaking of black cats who don't do anything, but maybe they do something. Because when conventional dating methods fail, you have to use the Feline Service. Start all over again. I'm not gonna let the tech fluster me. Asleep in the window, soaking up the sunlight. The weight of the world seems to pass you by. But you have a secret you keep deep inside you. Colors of your eyes. Oh, Gato Negro, please tell me true. When you take your midnight stroll beneath the moon, is there anyone out there that you know of? Somebody looking for someone to love. Is he tall and handsome, or sweet and blonde? A businessman, a craftsman, or a singer of songs? Whoever he is he lonely and blue? And looking for someone to hold on to? Oh, Gato Negro, please tell me true. When you take your midnight stroll beneath the moon, is there anyone out there that you know of? Somebody looking for someone to love. Slip inside his window and purr around his feet. You'll slip into his heart as you settle there to sleep. Please take him this message. Dear sir, we have not met, but I know you're out there somewhere. May we find each other yet. Asleep in the window, soaking up the sun. Another night is over, another day begun. Ooh, la da da, la da da, la da 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 da. That is Gato Negro, Black Cat, about the feline dating service. Morpheus is out there right now, except I already have a Valentine, so maybe he can find a Valentine for one of you. Hey, I want to welcome Ged Monks from Wales. Oh, I love Wales. I only spent one afternoon in Cardiff, but it was the most wonderful afternoon. I ate the best scone I have ever eaten in the entire world at a street festival in Cardiff. It was awesome. Anyway, Lisa Lerman, we've got Lisa Lerman from Pennsylvania in the house, and Geraldine, and Ford has popped in also from the UK. This is a true international bunch here. This is awesome. Sehr gut. Sehr gut. Alles der Welt, right, Axel? And JD, stop making it look so easy. Hey, JD, I've been meaning to ask you how your Siglio Sellers gig went, and I'll ask you again after the show, but I wanted to get to that, but it was the night before I left for California, and it was just a little too crazy to try and pack and travel. Oh, yes, Pennsylvania in the house. So, Gato Negro, so I find the guy, and then I have to ask him if he'd like to hang out with me. But I'm a little nervous, so I thought I'd sing a Beatles song that would help me, ask him if he wanted to hang out with me in a very special place. Because you don't want to say someone, do you want to go on a date? So you want to ask them this. Ah. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. He'd let us in, knows where we've been, in his octopus's garden in the shade. I'd ask my friends to come and see an octopus's garden with me. Oh yes, I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. We would be warm below the storm in our little hideaway beneath the waves, resting our heads on the seabed in an octopus's garden near a cave. We would sing and dance around because we know we can't be found. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. would shout and swim about the coral that lies beneath the waves. Oh, what a joy for every girl and boy, knowing that they're happy and they're safe. We would be happy, you and me, no one to tell us what to do. And here's the part: I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden with you. In an octopus's garden with you. In an octopus's garden, an octopus's garden, an octopus's garden with you. So let's go. Wouldn't that be a great first date? Oh, thank you so much. Oh, hello, Bonnie. Welcome. Oh, we got a whole house here. I'm so happy. Oh, gosh, I always feel, now I feel all mushy and like kind of blushy, but that's all right. Yeah, Octopus's Garden. I know it's really kind of a kid's song, but maybe it's not. I don't know. If you'd like to be in Octopus's Garden, I don't know. If somebody asked me if I wanted to be in Octopus's Garden with them, I might have to tell my sweetie, sorry, see ya. Oh, so speaking of love songs, I haven't sung this one forever, and it's one of my favorite love songs, written by Lori Lewis. It's also covered by Kathy Mattea and numerous people, and it's about the truth of love, which is you think you choose it, but the fact is, love chooses you. Love comes unbidden, can't be forbidden. It takes you and shakes you right down to your shoes. It knows heartache and trial, accepts no denial. You can't choose who you love, love chooses you. In the wink of an eye, love loosens an arrow. We control it no more than the flight of the sparrow or the swell of the tide, the light of the moon. You can't choose who you love, love chooses you. Tell me now if I'm wrong. Are you feeling the same? Are your feet on the ground? Are you calling my name? Do you lie awake nights? Please say that you do, 'cause you can't choose who you love. Love chooses you. Love cuts like a torch to a heart behind steel, and though you may hide it, love knows how you feel. And though you may trespass on the laws of the land, when your heart has to follow, when love takes your hand. And it seems we're two people within the same circle, drawn tighter and tighter till you're all that I see. Oh, I'm full and I'm empty, and you're pouring through me like the warm summer rain, the leaves on a tree. Tell me now if I'm wrong. Are you feeling the same? Are your feet on the ground? Are you calling my name? you lie awake nights. Please say that you do. You can't choose who you love. Love chooses you. No, you can't choose who you love. Love chooses you. Love Chooses You by Laura Lewis. I think that's one of the best love songs ever written. Hello, Mzari. Welcome. Welcome. Nice to see you. Thank you for all the emotions. Oh, thank you, Axel. Dankeschön. Yeah, I figured I'm just in my Valentine's pink. I suppose it's supposed to be red, but I don't know. I think it's pink. It's been a while since I wore pink. Oh, yeah. What's next on my thing? Here's one of mine that I wrote. This is kind of similar to Love Chooses You, but this is about acknowledging the fear you feel when you first fall in love with somebody and kind of all the doubt and the, oh, does he like me? Does she like me? Should I take this risk, especially if you've had bad love romances in the past? This is called Girders of Steel, and it's about crossing the bridges over the fear and taking risks. It's an interesting question between you and I. Which path do we follow? Which bridge do we try? But the crossing is calling, pavement to heal, as we both start walking on girders of steel. We both start walking on girders of steel. The pylons hold steady, solid in place. A truck rumbles by, the span starts to shake, and the waters are churning. Danger is real. Can we keep our footing on girders of steel? Can we keep our footing on girders of steel? In progress, a barrier cone. Can we push on past it, or just give up and go home? Two hearts in the balance, each trying to decide if the risks are worth taking on this journey untried. Bridges cross rivers, point A to point B, and you're crossing over the roadblocks to me. And it's so unexpected, this wonder I feel, crossing with you on girders of steel. Crossing with you on girders of steel. Crossing Girders of Steel. I wrote that song about a little music festival love fling I had. It ultimately didn't work out, but I still remember how wonderful that suspense was. And Lisa Lerman, I would be honored if you'd cover that song. I'll send you the stuff. You'll have to translate. I think that'd be really cool on a tenor or concert ukulele. Wow, cool. So I got 2 more to do for you today. Just want to say thank you to everyone for being here. And tip jars are open. PayPal, Venmo, and also CashApp. Most people don't use CashApp, but I have a couple people who do. Appreciate all the tips you sent me. I also appreciate a couple of you pre-tipped today. Thank you so much. Also want to thank everybody for several of you ordered CD bundles over the last couple of weeks, and I am very honored. Thank you, and I'm glad everyone finally got their bundles because the U.S. mails are really slow. Oh. Deb Seymour Music Shop. Okay, this was by request. Sometimes love doesn't work out. Like I said, Girders of Steel was very wonderful romance, but it didn't work out. Of course, most of my romances haven't worked out until I met Jason. That's why I don't write love songs anymore. But there was a time when I was dumped rather unceremoniously. And this is exactly what the guy said to me, too. Oh, you say I've got challenges that I ought to beat. Well, you're right. You're so very right that I ought to handle them rather than weep. Well, you're right. You're so very right. You say I'm too sensitive and pensive and glum, that I'd be better off if I'd loosen up. Oh, well, you're right. You're so very right. You've righted yourself right out of my life. Ka-cha, ka-cha-cha-cha, ka-cha, ka-cha, ka-cha-cha-cha. Oh, you say that my cooking is offbeat and crazy. Well, you're right. So very right. And how I do dishes proves that I'm lazy. Well, you're right. You're so very right. And how I drive is frightful indeed. Oh, you say you drive better, though you always speed. But you're right. You're so very right. You've righted yourself right out of my life. Ka-cha, ka-chi-cha-pa, ka-chi-ka-cha, ka-cha. Oh, say, Mr. Righteous, what is it you've got that you're right? That you think you're so right, that you think you're so right, and I'm always not right. Oh, not very right. If love's a democracy, so like you say, then why are you taking my rights away? But you're right. You're so very right. You've righted yourself right out of my life. Ka-cha, ba-cha-ka-da, ba-dee-ba-dee-la-ba-ba. Oh yeah, da-da-da. Oh, you say that you're better off living alone. Well, you're right. You're so very right that you never loved me. I should have known. Well, you're right. Oh, you're so very right that I deserve better. That's what you say. Someone to love me who's willing to stay. Let me think about that. You're right. You're so very right. You righted yourself right out of my life. I said you're right. You're so very right. Righted yourself right out of my life. I said you're right. You're so very right. You've righted yourself right out of my life. Bye-bye. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Oh, it was for Kathy Meyerson. She requested that one. Oh, thank you again for being here. I've got one more for you because I don't want to end on your right song because, in fact, I love all of you very much. And thank you so much for supporting me and my music and all of us having a great time every Sundays. These Sundays just make me feel great. And I guess you guys are having a good time too. Oh, give yourselves a round of applause. Yeah. Here's a song, an old-fashioned word for a newfound love. This is called Smitten. not the kind of guy I thought I'd fall for. You don't dance, you've got the silly snore. Your housekeeping keeps me at bay. The way you cook your food, my taste buds turn gray. But when I catch a glance from your twinkling eyes, you touch my heart with the soul of your smile. All words like this for me are not easily written, but honey, I can say I'm smitten with you. Six hours at a shot, never thought I would have a phone bill so expensive that made me feel good. And strumming on guitars in the middle of the night, I've come to know the joys of being sleep deprived. And when I feel the warmth of your lingering touch, your voice in my ear, I like it so much. All words like this for me are not easily written, but honey, I can say I'm smitten with you. Sometimes I get scared. Is this what they call love? It reaches way down deep, and sometimes it feels rough. We may stay in step, or one or the other may fall, but I'd rather walk this way than go nowhere at all. Never thought I'd write a love song, but I see my thinking was wrong. You've opened up a brand new world to me. I dance to your music and move to your beat. And when you gaze at me with that goofy expression, the love in your eyes melts all my defenses. Words like this for me are not easily written, but honey, I can say I'm smitten with you. Said that love bug's bitten. And I'm smitten with all of you. Thank you so much. Hey, Howling Hobbit snuck in here. This is being simulcast on YouTube, by the way, for anyone who wants to go back and rewatch it. But we've got Howling Hobbit just snuck in, and he said, I'm not going to say what you said because it was stupid autocorrect. Lozzie, I've been smit, he says. Thanks for tuning in, Hobbit. I was hoping you'd be out there. I thought you might be. Anyway, thank you to everyone on Facebook and YouTube. This has been another Brunch with Deb here in the brunch room at Deb's Den. And all in pink today. I'll be here for the next 4 weeks, and then I'll be taken off again for another trip that involves doing some live gigging, but I will continue to live stream every Sunday, whether I'm home or on the road. So you're going to get a great mix this year of in-studio and strange and wonderful places. Be here next Monday. For those of you who like Instagram, I am on Instagram every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific time, which is crazy early in the morning in the UK, although I've got a couple of UK friends who actually stay up until 1 and watch me. That's Peter and Steve. They're not here today because they're at another show, but anyway, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I'm going to sit here and go blah, 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 and be all mushy. So take care of yourselves. Wash your hands. I know mask mandates are coming down, but if you're in a crowded place, use your best judgment. I've noticed that I haven't had a common cold in 2 years, so I kind of like wearing masks in crowded grocery stores. I might just continue. And do remember, though, the most important thing, as I say every week, remember to tell the people that you love that you're not only smitten with them, but that you love them dearly, and do it sooner before later, because we never know what the next day will bring. Take care. Everyone have a fantastic week, especially my friends in Europe. I hope that the storms calm down. We're going to get one next week here. So it's just happening. Stay safe. Love y'all. Bye-bye.